So, hello everyone. I hope you are all doing well. I know it is like it was a very long break, but it was like a much needed vacation for me because there could be like so many things that are happening earlier, and everyone needs a break. Or I took this break to recharge myself so that I can give you the best, uh, give my best to what I do. Okay. So let's get back to our 100 days of DevOps journey. Okay. So welcome back to day 29. Today's day 29. So it's been a while, but we are back. So today we are diving into something very what we can say. It is a super crucial for Terraform in production state. So it is called remote state management. Okay. Terraform state management or Terraform remote state. What Yeah, Terraform remote state management. Okay. And there is so state management and what is so we all know in the previous session I have discussed like what is the state file and how it can be used. So there is one more thing which is called state locking. Okay, how we manage the state file. It is a very crucial part when we use Terraform in the production system. Okay, many DevOps engineers stores I have seen many DevOps engineers stores Terraform state file locally or upload it on GitHub repos. So it is very risky, and Terraform state file sometimes holds secrets. So it should not be like in it should not be like publicly available, so that if anyone deletes the state file, so your reference would be gone. Okay, even if it is kept in GitHub. So we have version control system, but sometimes what happens, Terraform files have some secrets like RDS database, authentication key token or something like that. So that is also a risky thing to keep it in GitHub repository or any SCM repositories. So it is very crucial that we keep it in a particular location. So one solution that HashiCorp provides directly, HashiCorp itself provides, is called HashiCorp Vault. Okay, HashiCorp Vault is also used for Terraform state management and other things. Other than that, we can use S3 bucket, Azure Blob storage, or there are so many things that we can use. So for today, I'll be providing you a demo on how we could store, or at least I'm taking a reference of AWS S3 bucket. Okay. So what happens? Many DevOps engineers stores Terraform state file locally, but that's risky and inefficient. Okay, because suppose someone else want to use your Terraform state file, or someone else want to uh, refer to that. So it could be. So for team for a team of multiple people that works together. So for collaboration, it is important that we have a centralized repository or a centralized, what we can say, place where we keep all the state files and refer it accordingly. So especially in the team environment. So let's dig deeper into that. Okay. So why we'll in today's session, what we'll do, we'll discuss some of the points like why local state files is having like issues or difficult to manage, and how to store Terraform state remotely, how to prevent conflicts using state locking. There is one method, if there are multiple, like if we are working in a team. Okay, sometimes it happens like multiple developers are committing to the same repository. Okay, if you have worked on GitHub or something, so in that case what happens, we might get some conflicts. So to prevent that in Terraform, there is one methodology which is called state locking. Okay, there is this method. So that we lock a particular state file. Okay, so that we'll discuss, and obviously a hands-on demo. I'll try to keep this video very short and simple. So let's get started on that. So what is uh, sorry for my bad throat. So I was traveling like crazy. So for almost a month, I was on a backpacking trip. So it was truly phenomenal, and now it is taking uh, now it is taking its toll on my body. Like I have been to sub-zero temperature, then uh, took cold plunges. So there is a lot of thing like I did. There was a bucket list. There is a bucket list, not was. So there is a bucket list of mine, and in this trip I have crossed off multiple different items in that. So let's get back on track. So first of all, what is Terraform state file? Okay, I just first of all let me just add the pointers over here. So these are the things that we'll have a look into today's session. Okay, so what is a Terraform state file? So I think we all have that answered in our previous session, but for recap, I'll just state. So Terraform state file is like I don't know if I have. Okay, let it be. So what happens here is we have created one file. Okay, Terraform. So it would be a recap over here. Terraform file. Okay, it could be like main for just reference ec2.tf. Okay, so this file considers the this file consists of a particular just okay. So ec2.tf. So this file consists of the configuration that is required to launch an ec2 instance. Okay, so what will happen over here? We'll have our Terraform. Okay, so earlier I think I also kind of just a moment. So we have our Terraform installed in our system. Okay, Terraform. So this is basically Terraform core, we can say Terraform core. So what it will do, it will read the file, read the configuration mentioned in the file. Okay, and then I think I have told it earlier. Sorry. Okay, so this is Terraform core, and over here we have like Terraform plugins, or we can say Terraform plugins providers, or there could be n number of things. We have plugins, providers, and provisioners. Yeah, provisioners. Okay, so this part is like it will go. It will go like in RPC. I hope you all remember this. RPC means remote procedure calls. Okay, so this will happen, and what happens over here is then we have plugins with us, and we have providers and provisioners. So what will these providers and providers like AWS Cloud or something? So let me just, so it will call the these particular providers and provisioners. What it will do? It will call the AWS Cloud, like AWS Cloud API. Okay, AWS API, and through that API, the configuration which is mentioned over here in this file is like so what will happen? The configuration from this particular file is processed by Terraform core, read by Terraform core, then sent to the plugins and providers, and from there they have like client libraries over here. Okay, on Terraform, like when you run this Terraform init command, okay, they install these client libraries. Okay, client libraries. I just add it over something like this. So with all this interpretation, your resource would be like deployed on your target environment. Okay, let's check this. So suppose this is your EC2 instance, and just make it small. So this particular EC2 instance is installed over here. So your EC2 instance is now deployed over here. Okay, so what it will do? So tfstate is basically, it is another file, like when if you might know courier service. Okay, if any particular file, if any particular parcel is delivered, okay, so they take a received copy or a sign of yours. Okay, so what it basically, so this particular tfstate is like a receipt. Okay, that your configuration is being deployed on the desired environment. Okay, so it consists of like the whole inventory list of everything. So Terraform maintains a tfstate file which tracks resources. Okay, it tracks the resources that is created by Terraform. So this state file is critical because Terraform relies on it. Okay, so what it will do, like it will check, suppose if you have to update this particular EC2 instance or add another file. Okay, add another like s3.tf. Okay, this s3.tf you have created. So what it will do, it will update this tfstate file. It will continuously update this particular tfstate file. Okay, so this tfstate file is basically agreement, particular reference point to which your Terraform will check, like, okay, this particular resource is deployed, and this is the configuration, this is the desired configuration, and this is the current configuration. So between that desired and current configuration, desired means this and current configuration is this. So if both of them are same, it ensures, Terraform ensures that desired configuration and current configuration both are the same. So that's how the Terraform works. Okay, so by default Terraform stores this locally, but that doesn't work well in the like production environment for when there are multiple cloud engineers, multiple what we can say DevOps engineers working all together. Okay, so this is how the Terraform state file is handled. So local state file cause problems when, like, if there are two engineers that are working all together on the same resource. Okay, if two engineers run Terraform apply at the same time, the local tfstate file, they might overwrite each other's changes. Okay, like if someone updates the EC2 instance to EC2 instance type to T5 T3x large, and another one changes it to M5x large. Okay, so it will like conflict. There would be a conflict. So in such cases, local tfstate files are like not very well used over here. Okay, so what problems that local state files provide? So local state file, if the machine is lost, that is the very, like if a machine is lost, data is lost, or what we can say, uh, it got corrupted or deleted. Okay, deleted by any chance. So the whole Terraform state would be gone. Then there would be collision, multiple team members making changes. So this is just a common example. Okay, so it is hard to track. And fourth point is, it couldn't be stored in GitHub repository, because it consists of like, it can be stored in, but it is not a very good solution that we store TS state file. Yeah. So this is how like uh, we ensure that so there are n number of reasons due to which we should not store it. Like first of all, the security reason, security risk that we have. Like we have AWS access key, secret key, then database, IP addresses, okay, other credentials. So that's why it is not. And there would be like this risk of state corruption. So state corruption is like Terraform relies on the state of to track changes. Okay, if multiple engineers pull and edit, okay, edit the TF state file, then it might lead to conflict. Git does not provide like state logging. Okay, state logging is the main concern over here. GitHub, these do not provide like state logging part. So that's why we do not keep it, and we make a lot of changes in Terraform. Okay, so it would create an unnecessarily large Git history. So there are so many things, like if a conflict arises, then we could the rollback in GitHub is a little bit complex as compared to like in so multiple things that we can consider over here. So it is discouraged basically. So storing the files in GitHub, storing TF state file in GitHub is discouraged. Okay. So what else we can do? Okay. So another thing is we can store it in some kind of object storage. Okay, object storage service, or it could be either HashiCorp Vault. Okay, it is also it can also be used like object storage service. Then HashiCorp Vault. Then we have Azure Blob storage. Okay, Terraform Cloud, basically Terraform Cloud and HashiCorp. Then Google Cloud storage. Okay, so these are some of the places that where we can store the TS state files. So today I'll just discuss about like S3 bucket. Okay, so we can use. So what we can create over here, so create an S3 bucket to store Terraform file, enable DynamoDB, okay, for state logging to prevent multiple user from modifying it at the same time. Okay, then there is configure Terraform backend. So what is Terraform backend? Basically, by default, the Terraform backend is the local environment, local file system, okay, where the TF state file is stored. So once we configure the Terraform state, Terraform backend, then it will by default store the files in the, what we can say, store the files in the uh, in that particular bucket, S3 bucket or something. So these are some of the tasks. Then what is state logging? Let me just explain you a little bit. So we already have seen that example, like multiple developers are working, and to prevent to prevent conflicts, we log the state file, so that the person that has logged that particular file can only register his or her what we can say, his or her changes in the TF state file. Okay, other person will get like the changes from other person would be blocked. Okay, so I think so let's just create one TF state file. Let me start my virtual machine first. I think let's start. So let's just create an S3 bucket over here. So Terraform S3. So I'll be using modules over here. In previous session we have discussed about what are modules and how it can be used. So modules are basically modules can be used for multiple different, like it is a template that creates multiple resources altogether, okay, with one click. Otherwise we have to use multiple different resources. In here you can see how many resources it is actually configuring. 25 resources altogether. Okay, 25 resources are being created, or we can directly use like as of now we do not have to whatever this S3 list. Okay, AWS S3 bucket. So this would be our resource. So this is how we'll create. I don't know if this is something different. This is the, so for now what we'll do, we have to create an S3 bucket. Like we should not create it from here. So let me just go to GitHub quickly. CS with Terraform. This was right 2 months ago. 2 months ago, I think. Okay, no worries. Let's just go to actions and check like which repo do we have created. I have to check. This was the one test local frustrated. I think my runner got, somehow my runner got deregistered. Okay, no worries. So what I'll do, let me just, so we'll continue this particular demo tomorrow. Okay. So as of now, I have explained like what is Terraform state file and what is the importance of state management. So we'll continue like how can we manage this Terraform state file. Okay. So thanks for all of your patience and like support. Uh, as of now, it is very late for me. Around it is 12:30. So till the time this particular video got uploaded, it would be around 1 in the morning. So yeah, and I have morning shift tomorrow. So let's continue tomorrow with the demo. I think I have to set some of the things over here. Okay. So thank you all. Have a nice day.